My name's Pete Woods, you're watching Hexham TV. Who are you?
My name's Guy Norfolk.
So Guy, we're here outside the Queen's Hall. Why are you here with your group?
I'm here today with two colleagues to present a petition to Joe Morris about the issues about Gaza and Palestine. So we're asking for law-based reform of UK policy towards Israel and Palestine.
What does law-based reform mean?
Well, perhaps if I may, can I just begin by explaining that we in no way condone the atrocious attack on 7th of October by Hamas on Israel and the killing of 1,200 innocent Israelis. It was absolutely right that the Hamas military leader responsible for that attack was indicted for war crimes and crimes against humanity by the International Criminal Court. But we believe that since 7th of October, the Israeli military response has been disproportionate and indiscriminate. Since that time, more than 75,000 Palestinians have been killed, including more than 42,000 women, children and elderly people. We are in full agreement with the Independent Commission of the United Nations that last year declared that Israel has been responsible for genocide against Palestinians in Gaza and has claimed that the Israeli President Isaac Herzog, the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and the then Defence Minister Yoav Gallant are all responsible for inciting the commission of genocide. And for that reason, a group of us have been meeting since summer last year, been meeting every Tuesday afternoon, come rain or shine, to protest against the lack of any meaningful action by the UK government against the genocide in Gaza. That action has transformed or became a petition that we started in mid-November, and we closed on 14th of February. We chose to close it on Valentine's Day because we hoped it would symbolise that love and compassion should triumph over hate and oppression. We've gathered 167 signatures from constituents, and we're going to be handing that petition in to Joe in the next half hour or so. And to put that into some sort of perspective, if you compare the relative size of the Hexham constituency with that of the overall UK constituency, our 167 signatures would equate to well over 100,000 signatures nationally. And at that level of support, the UK government would be obliged legally to consider debating the issue in Parliament. So it's no mean feat that we've got 167 signatures, and we're delighted that Joe's agreed to meet with us to receive the petition and discuss the issues raised by it this afternoon.
And what do you want Joe to do as a result of handing in the petition?
Well, we're asking Joe to urge the UK government to uphold its legal obligations, its international obligations, by doing primarily three things. Firstly, to cease its military, intelligence and logistical support to Israel, because failing to do so means that the UK is complicit in the genocide in Gaza. So, for example, we have been flying hundreds of spy flights from our RAF base in Cyprus over Gaza to provide information to Israel. We need assurances from the government that those flights will stop and will not restart. Similarly, the US have been using our RAF base in Cyprus to fly Secret Service officers to Israel and back, and again we want those flights to stop. Secondly, we want assurances that anybody indicted for a war crime or crime against humanity, such as Benjamin Netanyahu and Yoav Gallant, will be arrested and prosecuted in accordance with international law if ever they enter UK jurisdiction. To date, that's an issue that Keir Starmer repeatedly dodges when asked about it. Thirdly, we want the UK to impose sanctions and trade embargo on Israel until it abides by the 2024 ruling of the International Court of Justice that requires Israel, among other things, to cease its illegal occupation of Palestine and to dismantle its illegal settlements. And we believe that by undertaking these obligations, the UK government will show its commitment to peace, to justice and to law-based international order.
Guy, thank you very much for talking to Hexham TV.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you.